Welcome back to another GTA Online video, guys. Welcome to the Dr. Dross channel. I can't do this. Anyway, we're back. We are back indeed. And today, my friends, we are going to go and blow all our fucking money. I can't believe I did this. Seriously, I said I wouldn't go broke again. And I did, fam. And I'm going to show you every step of the way how I did it. How I went from 11 million back down to less than a million. We're going to see how easy it is to have your money deplete in Grand Theft Auto Online. I swear to God, it's so fucking easy to spend it all, and it takes so long to stack it all again. But to be fair, though, I'm at a point in the game now, it's also easy to stack money, and I'll explain that later too. So, I'm not poor, but I'm not like, as rich as I was, basically. I'm climbing up again now, though, so don't worry about that. Don't worry, you little hearts. Anyway, first things first, I decided to purchase a document forgery office. And normally, I'd be against this idea because, trust me, that business is shit. Normally, I would not bother getting a document forgery office in GTA. Even James would tell you, waste of time, don't do it. The only reason I've done it right is because A, for the content, right? I do it for you guys. B, to show you why it's not worth it. But also, C, because they're on sale and it's just another business that can make me money in the process. And also, I say that it's not worth it, but really, it completes the set. I have all the MC businesses now. I can finally say I own all of them. I've got the forgery. I've got the fucking counterfeit cash. I've got the weed, the coke. I'm going to show you all of that fully upgraded as well. I'm going to show you all of my fully upgraded MC businesses in this video, as well as my clubhouse, which has been renovated. It's been refurbished. I've actually done some work to the Friar Park Social Club since I last came on and showed you what it was like before. But anyway, so as I was saying, I've fully upgraded my counterfeit cash now. I brought the cheapest one in grapeseed because it was cheap. I thought I'll buy the business. I thought the upgrades would be on sale too. I was vastly mistaken. I was gravely mistaken. Unfortunately, no, the upgrades are not on sale. So that hurt my bank quite a bit. So that took us down from like about 5 million, I think, down to like 3 million, I want to say 4 million. I can't remember exactly. You'll see on your screen anyway at some point. So pretty much it's one of them. Like, I upgraded this business and now we are going to be forging people's signatures, passports, birth certificates, death certificates, you name it. We're going to be selling a lot of illegal passports, basically, and driving licenses and all sorts, forging, insurance things. And I don't know, anything you can think of that can be forged, we're going to be forging it and making a lot of money from fake IDs and shit like that, fake registration plates or whatever. In game, of course, MI6 do not bust my door down. I'm on about in the game, in the video game. So yes, that's what I started my day off doing. So I blew loads of money on this document forgery business, which I guarantee isn't going to make us a lot of profit in return. But over time it will. You see, that's the thing. It's just another business to be making money. I can still sell this and get a quick 100 grand. So in my opinion, it is worth it. In the long run, it is worth it because I'm still making money. And as the saying Tesco's, every little helps. You feel me? So, as you can now see in front of your own pair of eyes, I have all my staff now in the place. All the equipment's there. They're actually at work now. They're getting to work. So, I've got my employees doing their illegal businesses. I've got even more people working for our Dross empire. The business empire is getting big now. I'm telling you, I've got a lot of businesses, and we're going to be setting another business up after this today as well. So we're going to be hiring even more new staff, including Michael DeSanta's very own son, Jimmy DeSanta. We are literally at the point where we're basically just like running the state at this point, bro. Like, we probably have more fucking power than the local governments and councils, fam. Straight up, we got more power than the police at this point, fam. Even though the police try and raid our businesses and try and shut us down, they can't stop us, fam. I got too much power. I got too much money to bribe them. I got too many fucking guns and fucking gangster friends to fucking be caught or fucking, or to have them fucking take me out. I'm way too much of a G star for that. And as I say, like, I got this many people working for me now, fam. Just look at all these folks fucking posing for photographs on green screens, fam. You think I Shia LaBeouf? Fucking do it! You know what I mean? Like, this is ridiculous, bro. I've got so many people now helping me in my fucking illegal activities in game. Like, there's no stopping me, fam. The only fear I do have is that these motherfuckers might snitch. But even I have had cases where people have tried to testify against me, and I've had witnesses that have been ready to fucking hand in statements and that. But I've always took them out, and even jurors and stuff. Like we've took them out the game. Like genuinely, we have too much power. I'm feeling like Al Capone in this bitch, bro. Straight up. I've also brought a new motorbike as well to help me travel around the desert fast without having to constantly call in helicopters because sometimes it can be a chore. If I'm not in the CEO, I have to call Pegasus and that. Well, at least now I've got a faster motorbike because for ages I've been relying on my Carbon RS, which is like the free bike, or the cheap Batty 801, which I like that bike because of its name, fam, the Batty. But, I'm not going to be slapping that Batty no more and riding it like a horse because now I've got a very new bike. Well, it's not a new bike at all. It's recently got re-added to the game. For a while, they took it off the store and delisted it, but I had this back in the PS4 days. It's the Shitsu Hakucho. And I'm sorry, but yeah, we've got the Shitsu Hakucho, and I cannot pronounce that like in an English accent because it's way too Japanese to pronounce it that way. But yeah, it's such a rapid bike and it's so reliable and it looks nice as well. It actually looks like a really nice motorbike. And I've been using that to get from A to B because all my businesses in the desert are quite close to one another. I've got my clubhouse, weed farm, and document forgery all tight knit in Grapeseed, and then just down the road in fucking Sandy Shores and Harmony, around like the Gran Senora Desert region, I've got my counterfeit, my meth, and my coke and my cocaine lockup. So I got all that in quite close proximity as well. So yeah, the bike is very useful. Although I keep going over the fucking handlebars. This is the MC clubhouse now. Guns! Absolutely fucking like pimped out. We've got new wallpaper in there, new new furniture and shit. Obviously, there's cash all over the floor, drugs everywhere, meth, lines of coke everywhere, bags of it, fucking bags of weed, big bags. Like honestly, man, I feel like Tony Montana. I really do, fam. I swear to God, taking over the game for real. Like we run Blaine County, even if we don't run Los Santos because there's so much competition. We defo have taken over Blaine County. No one's run Blaine County like this since Trevor Phillips, fam. Like the Lost MC had the crown, then it was Trevor Phillips. Now it's us, fam. And did you just see that bollocks? Hang on a fucking moment, fam. I'm gonna teach this cunt a lesson. Fucking weasel. I think that proves, though, what I said before about flying over the handlebars. Honestly, it's a wonder my head hasn't been taken off at this point. But yes, quite woeful indeed that was. But here is my weed business anyway, and there's nothing new to say about the weed business. It's fully upgraded, staff equipment and security. It's been raided once or twice, but I've always got the stuff back, to my knowledge. I feel like the business raids are getting even more jarring lately, though. I feel like they've been happening ever such a lot more than they used to. And the whole reason I brought the security upgrades is to prevent them from happening. So I'm like, man, can you piss off? I think I was on yesterday. I had 2 business raids in one day. I'm like, bro, at one time, I never used to have it happen for like a good few days, couple weeks. You know what I mean? But I have been playing a lot though, so that's probably why. I've been selling a lot of my businesses. But yeah, the weed business, I must admit, yeah, the weed business, it's actually pretty good to do on your own compared to like counterfeit where you kind of need help. From time to time, you're going to need help on the sales because like it'll give you the post-op vans and shit. and it'll be long-winded. But I must admit, with the weed sales, they're always quite straightforward. Very often, I get people to help me with weed sales, and I don't need their help because it's just one lorry. I've just got to drive the lorry, which makes me high, down the motorway because of the weed fumes, obviously. I think that with the weed, the hardest setups you get, they tend to be the trash truck missions. I think other than the trash trucks, there's never really a bad weed sale mission, from my knowledge. Not often, anyway. It's rare. Um, I think I might have had one or two difficult setups for weed, but most of the time I can do weed on my own, like with no issues at all, and it sells pretty well as well. I get like up to 300 grand for selling weed. It's not too bad. People hate on the weed business, but I think it's a cool business. It's a cool aesthetic inside, and yeah, I think it's an easy one to sell myself. Um, Moving on to the next business anyway. Counterfeit cash. I do think that with this business, it's pretty much the same story. It's a cool aesthetic. I like the business, like it's a cool idea and everything. And it sells for more than weed. Actually, counterfeit sells pretty well. You get like 300 and some odd K again, but I think it's like closer to 400K. Either way, this one, what I will say though, it's the same, but it's similar sell price, but the missions are harder. Like, I can't really talk on the supplies missions because I don't steal supplies. I always buy them for timekeeping. But as I say, when it comes to the sales missions, you're going to need help on these ones. I'm not going to lie. More time, you're going to need help. You're going to need one or two friends online to help you with this one, because if not, you're really going to struggle to sell it on your own. But you can sell it on your own. You can take the risk, but more time, you're going to end up in the trenches if you get given, vehicles and there's multiple of them, and you got to do multiple drop offs. You're going to take like almost an hour, and you might run out of time and lose half your stock. So it's just not worth it. But then we'll move down to the meth business down the road, and meth is that sells for even more than counterfeit. I'm pretty sure that sells for like 360 odd K. Um, and yeah, I think meth sells really well. And to be honest, it's a business that I enjoy doing. As I say, I think with all the MC businesses, the aesthetic of them is really cool. I think it's awesome having a factory with workers making shit for you to sell. I just think, they're good businesses. I make a lot of my money in this game from those businesses. I can't lie. Currently, my favourite businesses in GTA Online are the arcade for the casino heist, the drug businesses, which I'm showing you now, the MC businesses, and also the crate warehouse, the special cargo for CEO. Those are actually really good businesses. I do like the vehicle warehouse, but I find it a chore because the cars keep getting damaged and then you have to keep stealing them. It gets quite repetitive, but when they all get repetitive if you keep rinsing them and grinding them over and over again. But I do think that these selling these back to back really does fill your bank up with millions fast. Like, currently, right, I'm making up to like 2 mil a day, almost $3 million a day. I'm making every time I log on to GTA Online from these MC businesses. That's how good they are. I highly recommend them. Yes, they take a lot of money, a lot of grinding. They take a lot of time to build up. But once you've got those upgrades and you have multiple of these businesses, they are so good. Especially if you've got friends to help you, they're so good. But even on your own, I'm finding that I'm selling them on my own, taking the risk. And you know what? It's taking time for me to do the big sales missions, but man, it's worth it though, man. It's paying off. As of the cocaine business, which is the best paying MC business in the game, um, what can I say about cocaine? It's my favourite one for a start. In fact, you know what? I feel like singing a little song for this place. I'm in love with the coco. I'm in love with the coco. I got it for the Lolo. I'm in love with the coco. Hit my plug, that's my cholo. Cause he got it for the Lolo. If you snitch China go loco. Hit you with the 38. And was thinking that I'm solo. 50 deep, they're like, oh no. And the fans taking photos. I know nothing for the popo. Baking soda, I got baking soda. Baking soda, I got baking soda. No more of that now. But yeah, I mean, seriously, like, it's banging. It sells for like 500 grand. Every maximum sale is 525k in the bank account, bro. You cannot go wrong. Get a couple friends online, sell that, $500,000 in your pocket as soon as you've done the sale. Like, honestly, the one thing I will say though, this is the business the feds love to raid. Honestly, that's why I say fuck the poor, because I fuck it. Honestly, fam, this one place, this business is always the one the feds target. Every time I see a resupply business near enough, it's going to this place. If it's not to this place, it's the fucking inbred O'Neills in bastard grapeseed, or it's just the weed business or something. But actually, a couple times we've had people trying to steal my stuff from the counterfeit cash factory and stuff. The other ones do get raided, but this is the one that significantly gets raided the most.
Well, I'm here. I was just gonna message you back and tell you to dick off. Then I thought, well, why not? Why not go down there and meet her and tell her to dick off IRL? Look, whatever you want from me, whatever this big new job is, I'm out, okay? I'm done. I already took every decent score in the state. I cleaned out the Union Depository. I took down the IAA and the FIB. I rang the bell on half the Boss Act 500 CEOs. I have more money than I could ever spend. Okay, so that's it. I was just like a retiree. Now, I actually am one. So go ahead, so I can tell you to shove it up your hiney. I messaged you. No. You messaged me. Who hacked my phone?
We did. In case you don't recognize her, this is Georgina Chang, Vice President of Chang Holdings. Investor, philanthropist, socialite. She was just voted the 89th best-dressed lady in China.
Yeah. Ni hao.
I did my undergrad in London, my master's in Vespucci, Mr. Crass, who can speak English. It's a pleasure to meet you.
Likewise.
Miss Chang has come to Los Santos to deal with a regrettable incident.
Oh, let me guess. The Diamond Casino and Resort? You upset that Thornton Duggan muscled you out?
My older brother was in charge. He was taken advantage of.
Yeah, well, private equity money's always gonna try to screw you, lady. You wanna talk to a lawyer, not us.
You misunderstand. I don't want the casino back. I want them to wish they never heard of it.
How so?
You're going to rob it.
And why would we do that?
Aside from the vault stuffed with cash and different guest consignments every week, there's the challenge. Better security than anything you've ever seen. A truly dynamic and adaptive system.
No offense, Miss Chang, but every job I've ever done was impossible. Until I did it.
Perhaps. But do you know what? They told me you were the best in the business. And it only took me 5 minutes to clone your cell.
Okay, maybe I'm a little stale, but I'm not coming out of retirement every time some new money sink opens up. I'm gonna need more of a reason.
Then maybe you do it for me. Because I'm asking you as a favor. I'm not looking to make any money out of this. Anything you get is all yours.
We'll need a base of operations.
Find something, but we can't have anything to do with it. Your associate will have to be the front.
I'm not gonna pretend I haven't already looked into this job a little bit, you know, professional curiosity. So I'll send you a mail, and it's up to you. Now, if you'll all excuse me, I don't want to miss the early bird special.
Bye then. He's just how I thought he'd be. I hope you can help us. Wang, let's go.
Yes, why not?
So yes, as you can see, it's time to buy an arcade and do one more big casino heist on the channel because I think we've robbed that enough on video, to be honest. The main reason why I'm putting that in there is for the lore, obviously. Um, like I say, we're going to try and get a big stack or something, a big take. I think one more heist with all four of the boys is in order for this. And I can't lie, I just wanted to buy an arcade to say I've got the business and because it's more passive income as well. And plus, owning an arcade is just cool with all the machines and that. Like, it's something I've been wanting to do in the game. It's just another business to own. So, yeah, I'd purchase the video Geddon and yeah, man, let's just set the place up. And one more thing to say on this subject as well. This is where I really went broke. This is where I went from having $2 million or something like that to having like tens of thousands within minutes, seconds, even. Yeah, as soon as I purchased this arcade, it sent me broke with all the arcade machines and that because they were expensive. But I have no regrets because we're going to make more money anyway. That gives me a reason to keep playing the game for a start, so whatever.
When my Uncle Les said that this job was in games, I was thinking more of a esports league, like packed out stadiums and global streaming rights and professional athletes that make millions of dollars and they look like me, not a museum. I mean, some of these games are older than I am.
Okay, do you want the gig or not? There's a bunch of kids who chopped their arms off, but the boss told me I had to give it to you.
No, I do. I want it. Just tell me what to do.
Do you know how to use a broom?
Wendy!
Hey.
Hey, how's he doing? Actually, don't tell me. Jimmy, everyone has to start somewhere.
I know. This is not how privilege is supposed to work.
Oh, he's a family friend. I give him a week tops. Oh, so, what do you think? We need some more cabinets, a bit of a spruce up. This way. I grew up in these kinds of places. Figure I might as well grow old in one. And this laptop will tell you everything you need to do. Why don't we, hear our fortune, The odds are in your favor when you cheat. Little something I put together. Anyway, of course, we'll have to get set up down here, too. You gotta use your imagination. Now, this is an area for your crew to work. And we'll keep the getaway cars there. We've got a practice area here, maybe, and a garage through here if you knock this down. And another laptop here, and maybe some sleeping quarters way back down that way. And right here is where we will put the planning boards. Everything we need to design the most complex robbery this city has ever seen.
Hello?
Oh.
Oh, look.
Hi!
So this is the nerve center. I must say, I'm very excited to have you both on board.
Be excited once we've cleared out the casino vault.
Or when Thornton Duggan throws himself off the roof.
I like you.
Do you now?
Yeah. So there's, some work to be done, but everything looks on track. If you want, I could run you through some of my ideas.
And I can run you through some of mine.
Sure.
Come back to my hotel.
The rich man.
We'll get some food and discuss it all.
Sure thing. I'll, it's a date. An appointment.
You're so funny. Good work. This place will be perfect. Let's go.
Okay, I'll come back once you've got everything set up. Call me, okay?
So, now we owned an arcade in, I guess, the industrial area. It's more on like the industrial side of East Los Santos. But either way, it's a nice arcade from the outside. It looked really nice. But then you went inside and it was like, before everything had been set up, it was like really fucking ghetto, really like run down, all covered in graffiti and fucking smashed up. All like totally derelict and abandoned. You know, it weren't very nice inside. Probably stunk of piss in there. But yeah, it's cool though. We did the setups, and the setups included stealing. Well, not stealing. Well, we had to steal back our equipment because we were meant to just pick up the equipment and bring it back, which is usually the case. But the ballers decided to be a bit cheeky and steal our fucking arcade machines and sell them on the black market. So we had to chase down the ballers, and I decided to go around and light their ass up on a fucking. I decided to light their ass up with a fucking motorbike drive-by, but in the process, I got absolutely plummeted by a lorry. Yeah, it weren't really smart to go head first towards a lorry on a motorcycle, firing a Mac 10 at the driver, because my bullets somehow didn't kill him, and he decided to just fucking knock me, well, literally knock me off the bike, but drag me under his fucking lorry and blow the bike up in the process. So I got ran over, set fire, blown up. Yeah, it weren't very nice. It couldn't have been a very... I mean, I guess it would have been a quick death, but it couldn't have been a painless death, put it that way. So we had to respawn and kill them properly as they decided to jump out the cab and have round two with me on foot for some reason. So I killed them, got my stuff back, drove it back to the bloody arcade, and I still couldn't set it up properly because I had to scope out the casino first. So for that scope out, I'm just going to speed the thing up because this video is getting way too long anyway.
Sweet Jesus!
It's not working. These dumbass pieces of shit. I mean, I swear to God, they're not even connected to a network, and they're busted. I mean, come on.
Are they plugged in?
Yeah. Oh,
Yeah.
what was I supposed to know about that?
Lester, you got a visitor!
Coming! Oh, you mean the owner is here, Wendy?
Yeah.
So, we're getting there, aren't we? Once we get the rest of the cabinets set up. You know, I have kill screened a shit ton of these babies, and by the time I'm done, I will do them all. Just wait till you see what we've done downstairs. We have been very busy. Hi! You remember Miss Chang?
Call me Georgina.
And Huang?
Yes, great. The place looks great. Good work.
So-
I'm terribly sorry, but we have to move along. John Pensy just ordered rosé.
What?
They can wait. Lester, you're going to say?
Yes. We were brainstorming some ideas the other night and came up with a whole new approach. When Georgina said that security is a level above anything I've encountered before, she was right. So, there's going to be 3 parts to our heist. Scoping, prepping, and the score, except this time they're all going to be much more interrelated. You see, what you scope sets up what you can prep, which then sets up how you do the score. Depending on how hard you look, you might find one exit route, or you might find a few, which then gives you different options. Ideally, if you scope it right, there will be 3 main ways to do the job. Number 1, aggressive. Number 2, silent and sneaky. Number 3, the big con, you know, like subterfuge, and with variation on how we can pull off all of these. Like this. Are you with me?
Now tell them what we talked about the job.
Yes. Yes, I was, just getting to that. You see, with security like this, we'll need to be more adaptive. If our approach isn't working, we gotta be ready to switch it up on the fly. Before, if you were caught being sneaky, we just called the whole thing off. But now, you're going to transition to the more aggressive approach, and you keep on pushing.
It's amazing. If only we could keep on doing it. Rob it every week. I want this casino to be the anvil around Thornton Duggan's neck.
Yes, but let's start by just doing it once.
I got a text. The rosé is getting warm. Georgina, please.
Oh, Huang. If you need me for anything, please don't hesitate to call. We'll stay in town until it's done.
It's in good hands.
I mean it. Anything, call me.
Roger that. Roger that. Idiot. Okay, well, take a look at the board. And when you're ready, you know what to do.
Whatever you say, pal.
I see it. Okay, I'm doing security. It's right. It's going hard. Inside, let's see what's catch the eye. Right, I have 15 things here. Picture of the guard. Security. What did I say that? You can catch that. Come on, entry. Holy shit. Yes, we can be driven. Last time we had this is a classic play.
I'm not gonna lie to you guys. I've had a severe and continuous lapse of my judgment, you know. Earlier on in the video, I genuinely said I was going to show you why the document forgery business was not worth it. And I've actually been proven wrong. It's not the best business in the game by any means. Don't get it twisted. There's a lot better. I'm not saying that it's the best, but I've been proven wrong because I actually thought that this business was useless, but I must not have upgraded it or something at the time, because you know what? The value of the stock when it's full actually ain't too bad, you know. And as I say, I've proven myself wrong. I had absolutely no faith in this business whatsoever, and I'm quite surprised. You know, it's kind of shocked me. Actually, I've been proven wrong. It isn't fantastic, but you can still make up to like 300k when it's full, and 300k per sale, in my opinion, is not bad, especially when you're selling it alongside everything else. So, actually, document forgery isn't so bad as I thought it would be. So yeah, that's that. But yes, now we own an arcade, and we also own a document forgery. If you've enjoyed watching this GTA Online episode, please drop a like and sub to the channel if you want to see more. Alright, peace.